Hi there, Dr. Vicki Lemper here with the Shift Happens channel. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, I'm going to share with you a little bit of my experience. Here's the thing. So often we see coaches and we think, God, their life is just perfect. They got this all down pat, right? We're on the same journey as you, right? We go through our ups and downs. And sometimes I just forget exactly what I teach to you. And for instance, kind of went through a bad spell here in the last bit, and it's because I was telling this horrible story about myself, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit about negative self-talk, shedding that old man, as Neville Goddard will always say. And then I'm going to tell you a little question one of my coaches asked me, because we get coached as well, right? Before we do that, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And again, if you comment below, just say, my desire is to be, and we're going to talk about the self-concept. So your desire is to be what? All right. And if you want life coaching, always, you can go ahead and talk to me or contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. All right. So let's get into it. Kind of been going through a bad spell lately, right? I've kind of experienced some things in my relationships with people, friends, family, the whole thing. And it just seemed like it spiraled. And all of a sudden I see rejection everywhere. Yeah, doors are closing. And this was the story I was telling. I went through a bad spell where I'm like, nothing's working. I was looking at lack with every relationship I had. It didn't matter if it was friendship, if it was a romantic interest, it was a family, a friend, or even just coworkers, right? And so it just kept spiraling. And in the last few weeks, it just kept going. And every time someone would even just like say no, or maybe not text right away, and I was like, see, there you go. You are rejected. No one wants to be around you. And so everything that I interpreted from the 3D was supporting that story. Right? So it's truly how you interpret the 3D. That is truly your power, because you know what? It got so bad where I was like, I am done. I don't want to feel this way. And so I really started taking a look at it and be like, man, I was not feeling bad, like a month ago. What is making me spiral? Right? And so one of my coaches asked me, like, what do you want your legacy to be? Because I was thinking too much. And I was like, I started on these new journeys, and all these different things were coming at me, which were really good. But I was interpreting things as lack, like rejection everywhere around the corner. And then all of a sudden, that question really kind of started turning me. And you wouldn't think it would apply to this situation, but it really did, because I started going, wait a minute. I am looking and comparing myself to everything outside of myself. What do you want your legacy to be? All of a sudden I started going back to me and going, what is my purpose? Who am I? Who is the person that I want to be? And it goes back to that self-concept, that identity. Who do I want to be? When I walk away, do people, what do they want to learn from me? And it's so funny, because I teach this stuff, and here I am in the midst of chaos in my head, and I'm like, Victoria, you know better, but I couldn't stop myself, right? And again, I had such a desire to develop my self-concept, because I was like, I'm done. I can't do this. I want, and my desire is peace, love. I know it sounds hippy-dippy, but that is truly, it got to the point where I was telling this story of lack, of my self-concept just spiraled down. And the way I got out of it is I went to a coach, and he's like, what do you want your legacy to be? And really got back to my self-concept, my purpose in life, right? And our purpose, whoever it is, ultimately is to love and to serve. And so I was doing nothing but playing victim. And so listen, when you get coaching from me, I am going to hold you accountable, because we love to play victim. It becomes a natural, normal state. And I was feeling so horrible, but I kind of just sunk into it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to just feel it. Even though I knew better, I just sunk into it. And then I got to the point where I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Who am I? What do I desire? You know what? Because I lost sight of what I wanted to desire. And it funneled down into my desire right now is to have peace, to have that calm confidence, to have that place where I am okay no matter what, right? And so that is what I want to challenge you. What is your true desire? Put it in the comments. You know, so often we think it's to get that $1 million, to get that house, to get that car, to get that specific person, the love of your life, to get more friends, whatever. And those are very valued and valuable and attainable desires. There isn't anything we can't have. But so often we think having those things will create that security, that safety, that love, right? But it does. You really create here. This is the cause. This is the effect. And the cause, I was telling that story of lack, rejection, and it showed up in everything I saw. Now, those same circumstances, if I didn't feel good about myself, they became negative. They validated. See, you are rejected. You aren't good enough. You are lacking. But when you feel good, that same circumstance will look and feel different, because it's like, what can I learn from this? And you don't react. You don't go, right? But boy, I went onto a spiral and a momentum that just really made me feel horrible. But again, you can spin that and say, you know what? I went through it and it taught me again. My desire is to be love, to be peace, to be harmony, to be appreciative, to feel all those truly, really positive emotions. And it really is all about love. So what do you want your legacy to be? That I made people feel love, that I felt love, therefore I could serve with love. My desire is to be that calm, confident coach, teacher. And I do teach, and I teach you. And I know this is gonna land with someone, but know that if you are truly struggling, it's okay. And that you have the power to get yourself out of it, and you're never alone. You are loved. You have to reach out, and you have to look at things and say, you know what? These are all good things. There's so many good things. When we start looking outside of ourselves and start comparing ourselves to other people and saying, oh my gosh, they have this, and this, and that. You have to go right back to you and go, what do I have? What do I have? I am in charge of my life. I am in control. If I desire to have safety and security, you can have that. It's a decision. It's a commitment. It's conviction of that desire. Comment below. What is your desire? My desire is to what? And when you start really feeling that you're able to give yourself safety, you're able to give yourself security, you're able to give yourself love, peace, harmony, joy, happiness, all of those desires that you want, the houses, the cars, the loved ones, the love, the health, they come, and they come so beautifully and so wonderfully and so easily. This manifesting, we make it hard, but we make it hard because we're trying and we're looking and we're, oh my gosh, and we're trying to look at that 3D to give you evidence. You're the evidence. You're the love. You're the peace. You're the everything you need. So give yourself grace and give it to you. And if you want some coaching, I can objectively, with a firm hand too, because I will hold you accountable. And when you're playing victim, we're going to talk about that. And no one wants to feel that. But let me tell you, the minute you accept that you are playing victim, it turns. And your desire to be that person that has that love and can walk through life, even through the direst of situations, with love and compassion, man, you will manifest everything you desire. So, like, subscribe, comment. Let's build this community. I learn from you just as much as you learn from me. I so enjoy talking with you. You guys have had some great comments and wonderful emails. And so, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.